If you're over 30, your night routine has more impact on your hair than you think. In this video, I will walk you through a realistic night routine that supports hair growth without overcomplicating your life. Let's start with what most men do at night that quietly works against them. Look, I'm not here to tell you to become a monk and meditate for 3 hours before bed. But here's the truth. The stuff that you do at night, it's either feeding your hair follicles or starving them. And most guys over 30 are doing three things every single night that are quietly destroying their hair growth potential. So stick around because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to fix it. Mistake number one, you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase. Now, I know what you're thinking, Stallion, it's just a pillowcase. How bad can it be? Pretty bad. Here's what's happening. Cotton is super absorbent. It's like a sponge. So when you lay your head down on this cotton, it's literally sucking out the moisture out of your hair and scalp all night long. It's also rough. So your hair rubbing against this for 7 to 8 hours, creating friction, right? And friction leads to breakage, split ends, frizz. It's like trying to grow a garden while someone's walking all over it every single night. Now, compare this to silk or satin. Silk is smooth. Your hair just glides against this. No moisture loss. Your hair stays hydrated and your scalp keeps the oil that it needs. I switched to a silk pillowcase about a year ago, and honestly, my hair feels softer in the morning. I'm not waking up with that weird bed head that takes 20 minutes to fix. And here's the kicker. Silk pillowcases are relatively cheap. You can get them for 20, 30 bucks. This one-time investment pays itself off every night. Mistake number two, you're not washing your face before bedtime. Now, you might be thinking, oh, wait, I thought that this was about hair. It is, but here's the thing. Your hairline starts at your forehead. And if your forehead is covered in oil, dirt, sweat, and dead skin cells, guess what? That's all transferring to your pillow. And then your pillow is transferring it right back to your scalp. It's a vicious cycle. Your scalp needs to breathe. If your pores are clogged, your follicles can't function properly. It's like trying to run a marathon with a plastic bag over your head. Counterproductive. So here's the fix. Before bed, wash your face. Use a gentle cleanser. Get rid of all that gunk. And while you're at it, give your hairline a little scrub too. Takes about 60 seconds, but it makes a huge difference. Mistake number three, you're going to bed stressed out of your mind. I get it. You're a dad. You've got a million things on your plate. Work, kids, bills, that weird noise that your car is making, and you're pretending it doesn't exist. But here's the problem. When you're stressed, your body pumps out cortisol, and cortisol is a hair killer. It pushes your hair follicles into that resting phase, which means they stop growing. And a few months later, they start shedding. So if you're lying in bed at 11 p.m., staring at the ceiling, doing mental math about your mortgage, your hair is paying the price. Now, I'm not saying that you need to become a Zen master, but even a small change really helps. Maybe it's 5 minutes of deep breathing. Maybe it's putting your phone away 30 minutes before bed. Maybe it's just telling yourself, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Your hair grows while you sleep, but only if your body's actually in repair mode, not stress mode. So what's actually happening to your hair while you sleep? Your body doesn't just shut down at night. It goes into repair mode. While you're sleeping, your body is producing growth hormone. It's repairing damaged cells. It's building new tissue. And yes, it is growing your hair. But here's the catch. This only happens during deep sleep. If you're only getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep, or if you're constantly interrupted, your body doesn't have enough time to do all of that repair work. It's like trying to build a house, but only working on it for 20 minutes a day. You're not going to get very far. Now, let's talk about what happens to your scalp specifically. At night, your scalp produces sebum. That's the natural oil that protects your scalp and keeps your hair healthy. But if your scalp is dirty, or if you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase that's absorbing all that oil, your hair isn't getting the protection that it needs. It's like trying to grow a plant in the desert. And here's something that most guys don't know. Your hair follicles are more receptive to nutrients at night. That's why applying a hair growth oil before bed is so effective. Your follicles are literally soaking it up while you sleep. It's like watering your plants at the best possible time. So if you're not taking advantage of this window, you're leaving results on the table. Now, if your scalp's been neglected for a while, it needs support. And that's why you put together the Starter Reset Kit this month. Head over to whatsonmane.com, add the Mane Growth Elixir to the cart, and use code FRESHSTART at checkout. The scalp stimulator gets added automatically at no extra cost, free US shipping. It's a February only batch, so if it's in stock, grab it. All right, let's keep going. So, what does the ideal night routine actually look like? Let me walk you through it step by step. This takes about 10 minutes. Step 1, wash your face. Get rid of all that oil, dirt, and sweat. Use a gentle cleanser, nothing harsh, and make sure you scrub your hairline too. This keeps your pores clear and your scalp healthy. Step 2, apply your hair growth oil. You want to apply the oil directly to your scalp, not your hair, your scalp. Use a dropper. Part your hair into sections. Apply 2 to 3 drops per section. Focus on the problem areas. For me, that's my crown and temples. And here's the key. You gotta massage it in. Use your fingertips. Make circular motions. Medium pressure. Spend 3 to 5 minutes on this. This isn't just about applying oil. It's about stimulating blood flow, getting oxygen and nutrients to your hair follicles. If you skip this massage, you're wasting the oil. Now, if your fingers start to get tired, use the scalp stimulator tool. It makes the whole process easier and more consistent. Step number 3, sleep on a silk pillowcase. We already talked about this, but I'm gonna say it again because it's that important. Silk reduces friction. It keeps your hair hydrated and it helps protect the oil that you just applied. If you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase, you're sabotaging yourself. Step 4, get at least 7 hours of sleep. I know, easier said than done when you've got kids, but your hair needs time to repair. Your hair grows while you sleep. So if you're only getting 4 or 5 hours, you're not giving your body enough time to do its job. Even an extra 30 minutes can make a difference. Step 5, manage your stress before bed. This doesn't mean you need to meditate for an hour, but even small changes help. Put your phone away 30 minutes before bed. Do some deep breathing, maybe read a book. Just give your brain a chance to wind down. Because if you're lying in bed stressing about tomorrow, your cortisol levels are gonna stay high. And high cortisol means that your hair follicles are going into shutdown mode. That's it. 5 steps, less than 10 minutes. And if you do this consistently, you're gonna see a difference. Your hair will feel thicker, stronger. You'll notice less shedding in the shower. And over time, you'll start to see new growth. Now, let me tell you what not to do at night, because there are a few things that will completely sabotage your progress. Number 1, don't go to bed with wet hair. When your hair is wet, it's at its weakest. If you're tossing and turning on a pillow with wet hair, you're creating a ton of friction, and that leads to breakage. If you shower at night, let your hair air dry before going to bed, or at least towel it dry gently. Number 2, don't use a blow dryer on high heat right before bed. Heat damages your hair. It dries it out. It makes it brittle. If you have to use a blow dryer, use it on the lowest heat setting. Or better yet, just let it air dry. Number 3, don't skip the scalp massage. I see guys do this all the time. They apply the oil and then they just jump to bed. No massage, no stimulation. And then they wonder why they're not seeing results. The massage is what activates the ingredients. It's what gets the blood flowing. It's what makes the whole thing work. So don't skip it. Number 4, don't stress about your hair. I know this is hard, but stressing about your hair loss is only going to make it worse. Trust the process. Be consistent and give it time. Hair grows slowly, but if you stick with it, you will see results. Here's something that most guys completely overlook. Your night routine doesn't start at 10 p.m. It starts at dinner. What you eat in the evening affects your sleep quality, and your sleep quality affects your hair growth. If you're eating a huge meal right before bed, your body is spending all of its energy digesting food instead of repairing your hair follicles. If you're drinking alcohol, you're messing with your sleep cycles. You might fall asleep faster, but you're not getting that deep restorative sleep that your hair needs. And if you're chugging coffee at 8 p.m. because you've got work to finish, good luck getting 7 hours of sleep, my friend. So here's the move. Eat your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Keep it light, protein and veggies, nothing heavy. Cut off caffeine by 2 p.m. I know that sounds early, but caffeine stays in your system for 6 to 8 hours. And if you're gonna drink alcohol, keep it in one drink and finish it early. Your hair grows at night, but only if your body is actually in repair mode. Now, if you want to know exactly which ingredients to look for in a hair growth oil, I made a full breakdown in this video right here. I'll walk you through the 5 ingredients that actually work, the ones that are overhyped, and how to spot a quality product. Click on the screen right here, and I'll see you there soon. Did you hear that? Ooh.